Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Dark Cloud. I'm PonyShop135, and in the last episode we continued on through the Sun and Moon Temple, where we got to the mini-boss floor taking on Gull and Syl. And we helped Ungaga get his confidence back. That's why Ungaga and Theo are no longer there. This episode, we're going to continue on with Ungaga and our party. For starters, first things first, we're going to get everybody situated. Gaga comes with 110 health and 3 water pips. So I'm going to go ahead and bring him up to 6 with the rest of the crew. And then give him 1 more. So now we're going to bump everybody up by 1 on both health and water. Alright. That's 7 water pips. I like how Goro isn't holding his weapon in this image. Oops. And there we go. Everybody's at 7 water pips and 120 health. Also, while I'm on this screen, go ahead and give the witch parfait to Ruby, because that's her favorite food. Alright. I'll get to talking a little bit more about Ungaga as we head into the temple. Wait, what am I doing? Alright, that's better. Alright, back to level 9. Alright, here's where we're going to use Ungaga. Ungaga's weapons of choice are spears, lances, and essentially pole arms. His charged attack is this little wind tunnel. That's how you get past his door puzzle. It's one of the better charge attacks. It's not the best. Let's go ahead and go to the next floor. But it does eat up whip like a, like a mother. Oh, great. Reduces ABS. Yep. Wait. Who's got less? Because I don't want to hand this off to Tillman. Okay, Ruby. Yeah. Ungaga, I put him on the low end of the totem pole right next to Goro. Oh, we got a repair powder from this golem. Nice. Yeah, until we get the King Slate, I'm just going to have Ruby solo this floor. Oh, here we have Dune, a new enemy. Actually, let's go ahead and get his Steve chats out of the way. Whoa, where'd he come from? All we need for this guy is a good breeze to come on by. Is that his mouth? Ouch, your claw's digging into my stomach. It's so dry that my beautiful skin is going to dry up. My snow-like soft skin is getting rough. Heard electricity doesn't work with sand and dirt. He's not carrying anything. I used to play in a sandbox. I got buried every time. If I didn't have a torso, that would kind of bug me. Okay. Right, so, Dune is practically a rock. And as Steve alluded to earlier, electricity doesn't work on him. But ice does. Right. He's kind of like the Mask of Prajna. Like he's got a stab attack, but he also has a block. Ow, like that. Yeah, see, there's his block. Alright. Kingsley, we don't have to fight anybody. Alright, cool. Alright, in between episodes, I did take the secret path key and I did stick it in storage. So, yeah, there's that. Let's go this way. Oh, come on, headset. I don't need you to tell me that. Green beam, okay, that jerk's blocking the doorway. Thank you. I honestly don't want to fight anything else. I don't want to burden repair powders. Haha, jerk. Okay, alright, got some throwables in case we run into Ungaga's stage. Alright, road. And totem pole B. Ah. Right. Just gonna do a quick deviate and go down y'all. Oops. Wrong turn it out quick. Okay, where are you? Map? Magic crystal? Magic crystal. Okay, there's nothing but enemies here, so. Battery low. Yep, okay. So, gonna get to the door and fix the situation with my headset. Okay. Let's go ahead and GTFO. Get the flip out. Alright. What? Please tell me there's no more gimmicks on this stage. Okay, thank you. Okay, it's Zhao's turn. Oh boy, I get stoned. As far as throwable items go, stone is like the Charlie Brown of everything. I got a rock. Sells for crap, doesn't do much. Doesn't do much damage. Stone key. Oh, I was going to need the stone key anyways. Anything else around here? Nope, okay. Take that, jerk. Okay, good. Another sellable antifreeze amulet. Oh, a pest item. Magic crystal, alright. Alright, what's that in the corner? Okay, Crabby Hermit and Doom. We'll try something. Alright, so 53 is base damage. What happens if I attack him with wind? Oh, nice. Ow. So apparently he's weak to wind as well. Alright. Killer. Oh, that's just dirty. The two back-to-back door puzzles. Alright, so to give an example of Ungaga's charge attack being the absolute worst, because we use it in the cutscene, and the cutscene only charges us one whip, which, okay, that's generous. See, we're at 46. We were at 47. Here's what happens if we do it outside of a cutscene. Watch it just eat through that. I mean, it does multiple hits, but it just eats through whip more than anybody else's charge attacks. I'll probably give Ungaga the Goro treatment and power level him off screen. That is, if I can get a good enough weapon for him. Which I guess that's my gripe for a lot of these characters that we recruit, is they don't get good weapons, or they don't get a another weapon besides their default until later on. Like the early, well, you saw what happened with Zhao. Like, it took took 2 dungeons before we finally got a slingshot for her. Goro, the earliest we could get a weapon for him would be finishing. Oh, damn. The crocodile creeps at a gob. Oh, he is a creep. Because he only wanted his house next to Momo so he could stare at her. Anyway. The earliest weapon we could get for him was the frozen tuna for completing Gob's house. Ruby, if you play your card right, if you talk to them in the right order, you got the platinum ring right off the bat. Gaga, I think we'll have access to a weapon for him coming up. And I won't bring up Towen because, you know, his basic swords are commonplace, like Shamshir, Chris Knife, Base Lard. Those are, you know, a dime a dozen, especially the Bone Rapier. And then our last party member, yeah, spoiler, we get one more party member. If you want a good weapon for him out right off the bat, you practically have to buy it for him. And it's a waste of time because he's a waste of time. Anyway, to the next floor we go. Floor 12, okay. But yeah, that's the thing that bothers me. Because I mean, sure, you get the default weapon and you can trick it out. But it's just like the default weapon only goes so far. Especially when you're trying to go through this dungeon, go through these dungeons fresh, and you don't want to like go back to previous floors or dungeons to power level that new character. But it winds up being a quality of life update that gets added into the next game. So. Anyway, to elaborate on a thought that I had towards the end of last video was I like how there is a sub-story going on in each village that we go to. Well, aside from Naroon. Like Matataki, there was the sub-story about Fudo, Goro's dad. Queens, there was the sub-story about the. I meant to give her water, not repair. Anyway, there was a sub-story about the queen who was in love with a commoner. And here, it's a twofold sub-story, because you have, like, so far we've seen Brooke mention Iga, Towen's dad. I feel like that's more of a come on, still need metal? Metal's such a hard one to get. Okay, well, whatever, we can work on it, something else. Got a +3 and a thunder. There we go. Alright, anyway, just say that's a more compelling, sub-story than Ungaga. Like, no offense to Ungaga, but like, I'm not so much a fan of his backstory. Like, everybody else's backstory is... it's better, yeah. Because... And again, I'm leaving Towen out of this because he's pretty generic compared to everybody else. Ooh, 2 hits. Anyway, you got Zhao, who is, just a cat. And because Towen saved her from Sada's blast, she swore loyalty to him. Goro, who's mad at his dad for leaving him, or telling him to have faith in the villagers, and him being mad at the villagers because they left Fudo. He believes that they left Fudo to die. Then you got Ruby, and aside from her being a genie, her backstory is she is the most feared person in all of Queens because, all the denizens fear her because she's King's wife. And the King fears her because of her power. Yeah, I kind of like that. Ungaga, it's pretty much just... oh, the most selfless girl in the village tried to kill herself just to save me. Now I love her. It's just, it feels more generic than Towen. Than Towen's backstory. Of course, I like our next character's backstory worse than Ungaga's. Sorry, I kind of lost my thought there. Because it's not tragic or heartbreaking or even, like, clever. Which, that kind of describes our final party member. Final party member, there we go. Final party member. Not very, creative. Like, especially the diorama for the next area does not make any sense. Alright. Give me a sip of water for a second there. Alright. Come get some. Oh yeah, we already got the King's Slate. We got that fairly early on. Just, I was in tangents, so I just kind of forgot. Oh no, we didn't. I was thinking of last stage. Come on. Oof. Okay, alright. So I have to catch him as he's moving forward. Okay. I got the King's Slate. That's all the enemies. I'll meet you guys back at the floor exit. Alright. Here we go. King Slate. Go further. And that's gonna do it for this portion of the episode. Now to, well, first, check to make sure there's no items out here. Okay, there's one item. Got the fire gem. Sorry, it's just the Muscalaga tune is so... It's a bop. Like, it's a funky. Oh, there's a new item outside Brooks' house. Sky Hunter Pear Powder. Okay, alright. That saves me a couple gillum. Tasty water. Okay. Gourd. Now, while we're at the fishing hole, go ahead and go over the new item, the new weapons. I don't think I talked about the new, the new one after we got Ruby, but we got the Fairy's Ring, legendary armlet made by fairies. Don't bother wasting your money on this one because you can just build up to it. And in fact, by the time you be able to afford the Fairy's Ring, your current ring odds are will probably be better. Plus, like the magic hammer before, we were able to pick it up in a treasure chest. So, next is Scorpion. Lance with poison blade puts enemies in poison state. This weapon has the ability Poison, and if you can build up the fishing points for it, I would highly recommend Scorpion. I've gotten Scorpion in a couple of past playthroughs with just, dumb luck. Got it out of a treasure chest. But I would highly recommend this one. It's pretty decent. Especially as a starter, a starter blade. Yeah, no surprise, Magic Hammer being the most expensive, would not recommend it. And again, all these weapons you can build up to, so I would not recommend buying it unless you're desperate. Alright. So, I was about to jump into the menu too. Alright. Next we have Toto's house. Hold the line. Well, okay, we can't put together Totem Pole B yet. So, and this isn't the finished product of Muscalaga. Like, I'll wind up shuffling things around. Oh, Chief's house. Chief's house. We can go ahead and put Totem Pole and Cabin. Don't have odds and ends for Toto's house. So let's go check out the new digs. Starting with the Chief's house. Oh. Oh, look at that. Go ahead and burn a repair powder. Fruit of Eden. Oh, bollocks. Fluffy donut. Okay, we could just go ahead and burn that one. And that's another gripe I have about this, is the item storage. But that gets fixed in the next game as well. That's one of the big quality of life updates for the sequel. Oh, got dino layer. Ah, I complained about storage space and we get pocket. Unfortunately, this is the last pocket we get. So 90 is the max. There we go. Gourd. Alright. Well, it's going to be some time before we get our item storage. Alright. It's Brooks' house. We've got Toto's house. Well, there's also a totem pole. Get Stonebreaker. Here at Toto's house we get a grass cave. Okay, nice. Undead Buster. Go inside and raid Toto's stuff. Gourd. Fruit of Eden. Down here. Oh. Makes sense. Toto lives in a vase-shaped house with water at the bottom. And it's Toto. They bless the rains down in Africa. Okay, I swear I'm out of Toto material. Alright, anyway, speaking of Toto. Toto, boy who lives with Gosuke. Gosuke, stone golem, very old. So let's go ahead and talk to them. Hey look, there's Gosuke.
Gosuke see you for the first time, but I think I saw you before.
Oh wait, forgot to talk to you. Hello.
I, Gosuke, Toto's friend. You be friends with Toto too?
Any request?
Gosuke don't know. Gosuke don't feel so well.
That... it's gonna break your heart. What do you need?
Gosuke needs a knob. Need it for Toto's house.
And there's Toto. Wow, who are you, bro? You just moved to this village, huh? Right on. I'm Toto. Nice to meet you. Hello. My friend's called Gosuke. Gosuke's a good guy. You'll like him, bro. Oh, he's already calling us bro. I don't care. Just be careful with how you place the totem pole, you know? Oh, you know how. Oh, what happened? Sorry, bro. I don't have anything to give you. Oof. What do you need for your home? I just need to have the totem pole. You know what I'm talking about, right? Sure do, little buddy. Sure do. Alright, yeah. That's all we can do for now. So, next time on Dark Cloud, we go back into the Sun and Moon Temple. See you guys next time.